What's up guys, Presley Yong here, back for another video. And of course, since June 5th, Apple released the iOS 15 beta, and right now it's iOS 15 beta 6, also iPadOS beta 6. However, on my iPhone I'm using public beta, so it's temporary. Right now it's on public beta 5, and today we're going to talk about iOS 15 in public beta 2 months later review and see how this software is been, and whether you should install the beta or you should wait for the official version in September when Apple introduced the iPhone 13 or iPhone 12s, whatever they call it, or I just call it iPhone 2021. They also talk about when's the release of the iOS 15. So let's get into it. What's new about it? I also make a review what's a good thing about iOS 15 in beta, and of course whether you should install it or not. So obviously I installed iOS 15 beta 5 with probably beta 5 on my iPhone 12 Pro Max. Obviously I need to unlock it, and of course we have the wallpaper on it. Now always few months or around few weeks later when Apple change, mostly Apple always change is the Safari. So of course the Safari, there's many change about it. You can go to google.com. So the difference is that you can see that the bottom part is that Apple, instead of putting the search bar on top, they actually put it all the way on the bottom. So this is how google.com looks like. If you want to close tab, this is actually a new design for Safari. Or in one tab, you can add a tab if you want to. Or if you do want, you can just pinch to close it. Here is all your history, and it's more on Safari. The next one Apple actually improved on the software is Weathers. So of course Weathers is actually a new redesign iPhone Apple. You can see everything, instead of the square, they're more on the rectangle design. Obviously everything's new. They also changed the design of this, the UV index, the sunset, the rainfall, and also the wind, humidity. All this has also, they actually redesigned on this on iOS 15, and it also works on back down to iPhone 6s and 6s Plus as well. Now obviously this device works perfectly fine, followed by iPhone 11 Pro Max, the 10s, and also iPhone 10, iPhone 8, iPhone 7, but iPhone 6s is A9. Surprisingly, it still support iOS 15, but I'm not sure it will support iOS 16. That's how Apple will add that. Now, what's the next good feature? Obviously, in the camera, when you actually take something, you can actually use the translate feature. There will be a T icon right here. You can click to translate this. It's text if you have problem with it. But right now, because it's unstable, you can't able to translate everything properly. So you wait for the official version to get a better, like those translate better idea of it. The next one, we go to settings. The icons have changed. So when you look at notification, the icon of notification has changed. Previously, it's not this kind of icon, and instead of do not disturb, it switched to focus. So this is how it looks like. Do not disturb, personal sleep and work. You can set up your own do not disturb if you are interested. Notification, everything is the same thing. The only thing in that it different is the icons. And the next one, of course, you go control center. The only thing that has changed is only do not disturb. The focus or do not disturb is only different. If you actually turn off your phone, there's a prompt that says this: iPhone findable after power off. What does it mean? This means that if like you turn on your phone, you lost your phone, this device still able to be found even it's power off. So this is actually a good feature about Apple has introduced from Find My iPhone, and it's a good thing Apple adds it, so everyone who lost their device, they can able to track it back. Now obviously iOS 15, there are actually not much feature because Apple doesn't want to put a lot of performance on it, because you should know that they support the iPhone 6s. So in iOS 16, they should have more features to introduce in the future. The only thing I realized they make the change is the icon change. So if you see the map, they actually change it. The weather also change as well. The camera also, they change it. But if you go to maps, everything is actually something new. When you go here, you can see it's a new design, but if we change, you can change to driving, change to public transport, or you can use satellite. right, if you want to. So actually those are new great design by Apple. And yeah, that's about what review. Should you install on this device? Obviously, it depends. If you install on Pirate Beta, you should install Pirate Beta instead of Double Beta, because Pirate Beta is a bit more stable than Double Beta. Actually, it's not much difference about it. And of course, the official version is the most stable of it. Even its official version release, I usually ask people to stay away from iOS 15.0. You should go like 15.0.1 when Apple released it, so better. It won't like cause your phone any break or damage to the device. And of course, you want to check my battery life. Obviously, after a few months later, it actually dropped to 98. So it's actually correct. After 6 or 7 months, depending on what you use, the battery capacity will drop up eventually around 99, 98. And of course, that is either up to 2 years or 80% the charge. You need to replace your battery. So yeah, of course, you should install all it. Depends whether you want it or not. I suggest you to install on a secondary device, but if you're on Pirate Beta, then you can go ahead and install. Right now, Pirate Beta 5 and Pirate Beta 6 are actually the most stable Power 8. So that's about it. Be sure to subscribe to our channel, turn on the notification bell. I'll see you in the next video.